I'm only
I want to
20 pounds bigger
know
than
your
what I played
thoughts
at.
about Zion Williamson.
What do you mean?
And
I'm thrilled he signed the extension.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
Get that money.
I'm saying,
good
okay,
for him.
I
As
just
somebody-
feel like
Yeah.
you have probably seen more than the outside.
As
Yeah.
somebody who has not played him,
I've played him.
I know.
you're
He's talking about
you.
himself.
Yeah, okay, sorry. Yeah, all right.
Yeah.
My bad.
He's getting on edge a little bit, Channing. He's like, really?
Look, I've gone through about 3/4
Can
of this
somebody-
little
can-
can of
can we
Truly.
get-
Bring me another can.
Can we get another
Where's another
can?
can? I need another can
Anybody-
of
can of
Truly.
Truly?
This
We can take a
strawberry
break.
lemonade.
What? Okay, so I'm going to say my opinion, which I don't think is really my opinion. It's just more of the view.
Okay,
Right?
devil's advocate. Yep.
Devil's advocate is absolutely right.
Okay.
Zion has glimpses, and by glimpses, he had a great year where he was that all-star, dominant. But did the team do well? But obviously, there's a lot of other things that go into that.
I was kidding, but thank you. I'll take
Right.
it. Thank you, sir.
I hear that why would you put so much emphasis on a player who's never been as healthy and a player who is as unique as he is?
The way I
See him.
They,
The
by
way
the,
I
by the
s-
way, there's a bridal party out there. How you guys doing? Congratulations, everybody! Congratulations. Where's the? Congratulations! I hope you guys have a great.
For the rest of your life, it's the best.
Yes, Channing.
Oh my
Channing,
God!
Yes.
Ignore him.
Ignore him, yeah.
He's a
No,
fool.
no, you're doing
Enjoy
it.
your night.
It's the truth.
Enjoy your night.
Enjoy your
Yes.
guys'
No,
night. You
it's
guys
the
are
truth.
awesome. Yes, that's Larry
It's the
Nance.
You're out of your mind.
It's fact. You're speaking
Okay.
facts. Yeah,
Okay.
you're
From
speaking facts.
is marriage.
my perspective, I again played against the dude. He's
6'5".
I am 6'6.5".
Ooh,
Yeah.
you tiny little motherfucker.
So yeah. So is Charles Barkley.
Yeah.
But
Oh my God, are you? You
No,
better not.
I just use the
What's
size.
an-
Okay. Whoa. All right. So the way
What's a better guy?
the way I look at it is like I can realistically, I'm a top 1% athlete, top 0.5 athlete in the world.
Facts.
Realistically, right?
What was your last big boom?
I don't know, but he's got.
I don't
It's
know.
more of his
I don't know.
catalog. His catalog.
My
pretty good.
catalog of
Your
bodies.
catalog is-
yeah.
It's pretty good.
Is
It's
impressive.
pretty good.
Right,
I'm
I'm
just more
as
I just wanna know.
a body
I was gonna say,
as a
look,
person with a catalog. You got a nice
As a person with a catalog, and
You
as
got
a,
nice-
as
you got
a
nice-
person that works for the Nets,
Yeah, you got a nice catalog, bro. Like,
Look, come on now.
oh, the one arm.
Yeah.
Listen,
Yeah.
best compliment. One of the best dunk compliments I ever got. We had Dr. J on our
Ooh,
podcast,
good for you,
and
yeah.
Dr. J was like, "Hey, Rich, I've always been a fan. You were big with the one arm,
Yep,
long
Statue of
arm,
Liberty,
Statue
yeah.
of Liberty."
That's what he told me.
No, because no, he never said that to you.
Just a-
Dr.
we were
J,
at a golf
Dr. J
tournament.
was that
He
guy
said
with the
cheerleader.
one
That
arm.
guy,
He
yeah.
was the first. Like, I'm gonna do all this with
Yeah.
the long arm,
Right.
And so when I saw you do this, it was game respecting game.
You
I
know
was
what?
like,
I
you know what?
appreciate
I
that.
was
You
like,
know
yo,
what's-
no,
you
you're
know
a
what's-
long arm. I'm like, if I get to my 1-2 and I get my arm up,
There's
this
nothing
shit
you can do.
over.
There's nothing
There's
you can
no
do.
one in the
There's
world.
nothing you can
There's
do.
no one in the world that can do anything.
There's nothing
And
you
you're
can
one of them.
Nobody.
100%. And what's crazy about it is that so I had the dunk against Brooke Lopez in Brooklyn.
Loved it.
Next season I didn't know Brooke, we hadn't spoken.
Yeah.
But the next season he signed with the Lakers. I was with the Lakers.
Great dude.
And the first thing he says to me, we walk in the gym, everybody's, hey, Brooke, congratulations on
Yeah.
your deal, welcome to the Lakers. Go over there and I reach my hand out to shake it and he goes, stop. Stop. We met last year in the air. We met last year in the air.
Brooke is
I-
great.
I'm gonna
He's
say this.
the greatest dude in the world.
That could have gone two different ways. You've seen Brooks' temper.
I've seen Brooks' temper, but
I've seen
you
Brooke
also
and
know me.
Robin's
You've also
temper.
known me.
Wait, Brooke
Like,
has a temper?
oh,
What? Brooke and Robin.
I would have said Robin.
I've seen
both do.
Brooke and Robin play one-on-one, and there was not a damn. Hey, have you ever seen Godzilla and Mothra? Poof! There was no skill.
It was like Kong versus Godzilla.
Also, that's how you know it. You're such a nerd.
Such a
Did
nerd.
you say Mothra?
Yeah.
What is a
Mothra?
Mothra?
That's
What
the
do you
three-headed thing? Is that the three-headed thing?
No, that's a three-headed guy.
Okay, whatever. Never mind.
Throthra.
Mothra. But back to
Thra.
all right. Back to Zion.
Back to
right?
Zion.
Right.
Anyways.
If I'm a top 0.5, he's a top 0.01.
What?
Yeah, he's next level.
He is. I played against it. It's incredible because we've seen guys that can jump out. We've seen guys that can jump high.
Right.
This dude does this thing where he gets a little past you and jumps diagonal.
It just
But again, it's not like me going through the air. It's a bowling ball. So he gets and just knocks you out of the air. I'm dead.
Do you know
serious.
who jumped the same way? And I know people like it's different because the body types are different, so the way they can handle physicality. But Vince was the same thing.
Yeah.
Vince, he could jump high, he could jump long,
however you want.
but he would get to a space where he was just like, oh, this is where I'm taking off from now. And there wasn't like oh, okay, this is his launching pad. Because like for a guy like me and you're like, you got to get to him before he gets to his 1-2, before he gets to his hand.
Right.
Nice try,
Fillet,
yeah, fillet. With those guys, you can't say that because they just decide.
You never know.
They just decide like now is the time that like their brain and their body can be like, now is the opportune time to go dunk. And it's like, well, we've never seen that before. And he's like, well, that was the best time to go do it. And that's the way Vince was. Vince was that next level.
But the most impressive thing about Z is not his first jump. It's his second.
Yeah.
This dude, again, he is 6'6.5". He's not that tall. His hands aren't that big, right? But the way he can contort himself to if he's gonna miss around the rim, he knows exactly where it's coming off, and he gets his big frame off the court.
Do you anticipate Zion being in a uniform for over half the season next year?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I've seen him this summer. Yeah. I've seen him this summer. He's
different.
I expect to see him playing game 1, and I think he's going to, and we're going to be,
If he plays
pretty damn
80% of the games before the
I'll
All,
give him
I'm saying I'm saying if he plays
for All-Star.
80%,
he doesn't have to.
But I'm saying if he plays 70% of the games before All-Star break, he'll be an All-Star. His numbers will be so.
Can he be in the dunk
absurd.
contest?
No.
Wait, what?
Can he? Yes. Should he? I don't think so.
Why?
He needs to. I think
because I wouldn't recommend it to anybody. I hate
Obviously,
it.
because you
hate it. Yeah.
Really?
I hate everything
How
about
can
the
a dunk contest get better?
You have
Bring in other people to do it.
no, don't do that because don't.
it's the
You're gonna
NBA.
you're gonna get me started on don't.
Get me started.
Don't.
Get you started.
You're gonna get me started. But no.
Get started.
The reason it's okay, fine. I'll address this and I'll get back to that. The reason it's impressive for us to do the dunk contest is because we can do everything else.
We can play basketball.
We can play actual basketball. There are people that this guy, blue hair, white dude. I've seen him do the
Like the Harlem
jump
Globetrotters.
over people and put it under double legs like it. Right, but that's what he does. He doesn't shoot, doesn't dribble, doesn't defend. That the reason it's impressive because we can do.
That's why it's the
everything
NBA dunk contest.
else. Bingo. Right, but the dunk contest, how you get it, how you're going to get more guys to do it. Let me finish.
Before
And
it even
you-
starts.
Talking to you before I even.
This is
You
KYP.
have to get Shaq, Kenny, Charles, Kevin Hart, anybody that's gonna crack. You have to get them off of it. They cannot do it. You have to get the comedians away from it because right now, say I could jump the highest. All you're doing is setting yourself up for ridicule.
Oh, and you guys really don't like that.
No, does anybody like that? To go be on TV trying, like really trying, right? Like this last dunk contest, Juan Toscano, give me
shit was weak.
whoever else. I can't,
If it goes
I can't-
bad,
I
if it
can't
goes
think of
bad,
it.
it's a long 48 hours. If it
but-
goes bad.
for sure. But again, it's like you're putting
an
yourself on
interesting
stage,
take.
so you have to keep the comedians off of it because it's not. If I was the highest jumper in the world and I knew I was going to do it again, wouldn't even consider it because all you're doing is signing yourself up for ridicule.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's
Wouldn't
all.
touch it.
But see, now this
That's the ratings. Yeah.
That's the challenge and the reward. Like that's why my guy AG, who got cheated out of at least one. Zach LaVine is deserving of winning a dunk contest, but I think so is Aaron Gordon.
Me too. Mm-hmm.
But when you look at it, it's like these guys are like, we're gonna go out there, we're gonna do the ridicule. The reason why I think Zion can do it is, and I'm gonna be 100% honest, Zion's lost some of his buzz. I don't think anybody has talked about that. When Zion came in, he was the most hyped individual since LeBron James. Since LeBron, he was the most hyped kid coming into the league, and he would have been number one. His market, everything was outstanding. And look, it's not his fault. He was injured. You know, things happen. You get that. I'm not trying to change that. But he was on the cusp of being that dude, the next guy that the NBA marketed at a level. If he wins the dunk contest, his marketability, and we know he can do it. We know if he just says, Zion, if you just go between your legs, dunk it, if you go do something, you're going to win the dunk contest. Your marketability goes back up. All these things start happening for you. LeBron never needed it because won Rookie of the Year, did all the things, and he checked all the boxes. But I think a guy like Zion, if he wins the dunk contest, and it's about anything in this industry is about building your buzz. That's something that he needs it, in my opinion. He could go.
I disagree.
But I just think that he could get to the mainstream and start becoming that dude. Those are the things. I just think that could help. That's
What do you-
easy.
Okay, Larry. Wait. Before you say that,
Yeah,
that,
shut up, Larry. Let him talk.
No. I'm not telling you to shut up. But before you
I
say
am.
that, we don't know. We're on this side. We don't know Zion.
Yeah.
Like, he is very quiet. His
He's way more intelligent than he lets on. He's like,
I'm
he's
not
he's
talking about
he
his intelligence.
really like he
No,
he's
we're
he
not
like
talking about
takes
his
he like takes it in and
intelligence.
then he's quiet, but he's like
I know,
he's
but
with it.
here's the deal. Here's what I've realized about elite players in the NBA. The NBA wants, and their fans want to know you at a certain point, right? He is a special player that may never come again and that has not been seen since. And the only person that they can sort of compare him to is Charles Barkley, who is beloved by everyone for the most part. When you do the dunk contest, right, you are saying the fans want to see me more, right? Vince Carter did not have to do the dunk contest.
I don't think so.
No,
None of them
see,
had to
not
do
any-
that.
not
I think
anymore.
I
Didn't have to
think
do it.
I think
Vince
Zion
didn't
could
have to
Zion's
do it.
Vince. I think Zion could have the same type of dunk content impact that
Absolutely.
Vince.
Just let us see
disagree.
you. Let us see you.
I disagree. We've
You're-
seen everything.
No, you have not.
Yes,
but
we've
we haven't
seen-
seen. But we
we've
haven't seen
seen
him.
it all.
We haven't
No, you
seen him
haven't.
Yes,
do
we
it.
have.
What do you need
Larry,
to see?
I work in media. We have not seen
What do you
all
need-
of Zion. And
No,
this
no,
is
no,
all
no.
we've
I'm not
seen.
saying not Z. We've seen. There's no. Again,
The way
I've emphasized
Zion-
how incredible he is as an athlete. There's no dunk that we haven't seen before.
The
that's
way
why
Zion
that's a major reason why the
rips
dunk
the
on
rim down
Yeah.
is absolutely. Dominique Wilkins had 3 dunks, and all those dunks,
these guys out here.
Absolutely changed how people. Richard he wanted to swish it through the rim. He didn't want to touch the rim.
Finesse. I like
right?
that.
I love it.
Why-
Dominique
why
Wilkins,
hurt your wrist?
Hey, no fingerprints, no evidence.
Why hurt
You know
your
what I'm saying? Why
wrist?
hurt my
100%,
wrist? I
yeah.
jump high enough where I don't need
Dominique
to.
Wilkins,
Look in the rim and
used
drop
to
it down.
Hammer that thing down.
But
Right?
Dominique was my windmill. Dominique was my windmill inspiration. Though.
Okay,
when I
but
would long
what I'm
arm
saying
it.
is, give us as media, as fans, give us something that's uniquely yours.
And here's why I say he doesn't need it. 1, because the dunk contest isn't what it was. And 2,
Right.
personally, how you guys were saying, Bron didn't need it because he was this guy.
You better not say this next time.
I will throw my
no.
drink.
You
I will
better
throw
not.
my
You
fucking.
better
I
not.
will
Let
fucking.
me
I will
finish.
fucking.
Okay,
Hey.
I'm gonna let you finish. Don't
Finish.
say
Everybody
that.
out here, you guys are hearing me too.
Yeah.
I believe if we can, again, we haven't seen it yet, but if we can
Seen
get
glimpses.
him to
Seen
play,
glimpses.
if he's healthy, he has the ability to be that caliber of a generational talent.
Agreed. We all know that. No.
That caliber. Listen to what I said. That caliber of a generational talent.